So before starting this programming language, first you guys should understand what is language is. So if suppose one person wants to communicate with another person, one person wants to communicate with computer or computer to computer, first language is required or not required? Definitely language is mandatory guys. So in the same way as you human beings, we can understand only our native language called Telugu or English, Hindi, such type of language only we know. So but when it comes to computer language, computer knows only binary language guys. But if you want to establish communication between the computer and person means but as a human being we are not able to understand this computer language and we can't learn also. So that's why in order to communicate with electronic devices like mobiles, laptops, all these things, so definitely one translator is required. The translator software is responsible to translate our language to computer understandable language to our language. The translator software is technically called as operating system guys. How about what is software guys? Software is nothing but a collection of programs. When it comes to types of software, there are two types of softwares are available. One is system software, another one is application software. So when it comes to system software, if the software replaced by the system, that is comes under the system software. Multiple customers replaced means that is nothing but a system software. So whenever they release one particular software, they release it with different versions. Version is indicate current features and enhancements that is developed as part of the particular software. That will indicate number guys. Major version softwares are available. Minor version software is also available. So major version means any enhancements they develop means that is comes under the major version software. So minor version is nothing but a bug fixes. It is for support of this major version is nothing but a minor version software. So within the software there are two types of files available: library files, binary files. Library files storing in the lib folder, binary files storing in the binary folder. This is just overview about what is software. Why software is? Software is nothing but application. Simply we call it as a apps. These apps only available in our mobiles, laptop, all electronic devices. Why these apps available in our mobile means nowadays everyone, so they have to fulfill their requirement digitally. Suppose someone wants to buy one product means nowadays they are replacing e-commerce websites like Amazon. So just they are opening Amazon app in their mobile and they are placing that order means just by sitting at home you can able to fulfill your requirement or not. So that's why, so without those software are able to get that particular product, no, that is not possible, right? So digitally, so just by sitting at home, if you want to fulfill requirement means definitely these softwares are required or not required. So definitely these softwares are required. The basic terminology is, so when it comes to this first technical and non-technical people, so who are comes under the non-technical peoples means, so if you don't have any technical knowledge means then you comes under the non-technical people. No sir, I have some technical knowledge which are available in the outside market means then you are comes under the technical people. So the person who utilizes the computer, that person is technically called as user. Also you are opening one bank account in SBI means you are a customer of that SBI bank or not. Yes, then you became a customer. So when it comes to difference between the developer and the programmer means, so if you are able to develop something means you became a developer. You learn one programming language. Using that programming language, if you are able to develop some particular programs means then you became a programmer. So guys, welcome back to Super Software. In this video we will discuss about what is programming language. It is directly installable software having basic features to develop software applications guys. So it defines syntaxes, semantics of programming. If you are developing some particular programs means rules, suggestions we have to follow that. So these are the ways to create so software applications like operating system, so frameworks, tools. So these are database software applications. All these applications they developed means by using programming language only they develop. So that's why these are programming languages are based to create all these type of applications. So these are raw materials of software program guys. So what is the main purpose of this programming language means to develop softwares. That's why programming language is most important. What is the example for this programming languages means? So C language, C++, Java, Smalltalk, all these example for this programming language. Types of programming language. So mainly there are three types of programming languages are available. One is machine level language, assembly level language and high level language. As a programmer, as a developer, we are not able to understand this machine level language, assembly level language. So this is only understandable by the machine zeros and ones code, binary code. That's why we have to learn only high level language. Comes to types of high level language, there are two types of high level languages are available. So one is procedure oriented and another one is object oriented. Using that programming language, if I am able to develop procedures means then that programming language comes under the procedure oriented programming language. C is a best example for this procedure oriented guys. In the same way, using that programming language, if I am able to develop objects concept supported by the programming language means then that programming language comes under the object oriented programming language. Java is a best example for object oriented programming language. So what is platform is? When it comes to platform, so if you want to run any application in your computer means definitely one environment is required guys. So what are the environment we are utilizing in order to run one particular application? So that environment is technically called as platform. So that means whether if it is a software environment or hardware environment, any one environment, so we are utilizing in order to run one particular applications means that environment is nothing but a platform. When it comes to computer platform is technically called as operating system plus some hardware devices. So these are comes under the platform guys. What is platform independent nature guys? So if the compiled code is able to run in all operating system irrespective of where we compile guys. So that means I compiled one application in Windows operating system, but that compiled code I am able to run in all operating system. That nature is comes under the platform independent nature guys. Okay, so which application behaves like that? So that applications are comes under the platform independent application. So which programming language we utilized in order to develop such type of application, that programming language comes under the platform independent programming language. Java is the best example for this type of applications. What is platform dependent? If the compiled code is not able to run in all operating system, so that is running only in the current operating system means then that particular application comes under a platform dependent application case. So C language applications are example for platform dependent. So since C language applications are not able to run in all operating system, current operating system only that application compiled code able to understand. That's why it is comes under the platform dependent programming language. Types of applications guys. So by using different types of programming language, we can able to develop different types of applications. So mainly there are two types of applications are available based on the way of that particular program execution guys. What are those two types of applications means? One is standalone application and another one is internet application. So these are the main two types of applications are available based on the program execution base. So when it comes to this internet application, so another two types of applications are available under this internet applications base. One is web application and another one is web support application. So not only these type of applications guys, so there are different types of applications are also available. Database application, integrated application, distributed application, as like using different domains that is available in the outside market, we can able to develop different types of applications. Welcome back to Subbu Softech. In this video we will discuss about what is standalone application guys. An application that is executed in the local machine via local call, and that application is not executed via network call from the different remote systems means then that particular application comes under the standalone application guys. So that means within the local system via local call, that application is executed via network call. So that application is not executed from the different remote systems from different users means that application comes under the standalone application guys. What is internet application and its types guys? When it comes to internet application, an application that is executed in the local machine via local call, and also it is executed so via network call from the different remote systems means that application comes under the internet application. When it comes to types of internet application, two types of internet applications are available. One is web support application and another one is web application. An application that is reside at server side and it is downloaded into your client machine, and it within the client machine itself that application executed means that application comes under the so in web support application guys. C language drawbacks guys.
Okay, comes to this first main drawback. So procedure-oriented programming language. So Java is object-oriented. So C language is procedure-oriented. So that means using C language, we are not able to develop objects. And also, what is the main drawback of this C language means C applications are comes under so platform-dependent applications. So that means within the same operating system only we can able to execute that particular application. So that application is not able to run in all operating system. That is the one of the biggest drawback of C language. So that's why C language is not that much of popular. So when compared with Java language. How Java came to market base? So man first, Sun Microsystem wants to design one particular software to address problem for so networked consumer electronic devices like washing machines, micro ovens, microcontrollers. But it should be allow multiple host architecture and secure delivery of components base. To meet our requirement, our compiled code has to survey across the network and it has to execute in all operating system of our client base. To fulfill this requirement, Sun Microsystem allocated one scientist. So that person is known as James Gosling. He is father of Java programming language base. So initially they named as a Oak. After they renamed as a Java language base. How Java achieve platform independent nature is. So when it comes to C language comes with the platform dependent case. So that means if you are developed one particular application by using C language means that application compiled code not able to run in all operating system here. So which operating system you utilize in order to compile, that operating system only can able to understand. Since C language applications directly used by the operating system. But when it comes to this Java language, beautiful software they are developed. So James Gosling and his team done lot of hard work in order to develop such type of software. That software is responsible to make our application as platform independent application base. That beautiful software is technically called as Java software. Java software and its types case. If you want to work with Java programming language, you must install Java software in your machine. What are the Java softwares available means? One is JDK software and another one is JRE software. Java development kit, so Java runtime environment. So these are the two softwares that is available in Java programming language. When it comes to JDK software, within the JDK, what are the things available means? Compiler software is available and JRE software is also available. But when it comes to JRE software, so within the JRE, so only JVM software only available is. So these are the internal structure of JDK software and JVM software and JRE software based. So that's why this JDK and JRE softwares are principal products of Java programming language base. Java divisions based. As per the Sun Microsystem, one type of division is available. As per the software industry, one type of division is available. When it comes to Sun Microsystem, initially they divided as Java to SE, Java to ME, Java to WE. So Java to platform, mobile edition, micro edition, standard edition and enterprise edition. After 5th version, so they renamed as Java SE, Java WE, Java ME. These two numbers removed from the divisions. But when it comes to software industry, so they divided as CoreJava and advanced Java. So want to develop standalone applications means we have to learn Java SE. If you want to develop mobile types of application means we have to learn the course called Java ME course. So no sir, I want to develop enterprise applications means we have to learn J2EE concepts. Types of files in Java language base. So there are mainly two types of files available in Java language. One is .java file and another one is .class file. So as a programmer, as a developer, so we are responsible to develop .java files case. But after compilation, compiler software also responsible to generate bytecode. That bytecode will be placed in a separate file called .class file. So that's why there are two types of files available in Java language. One is .java file and another one is .class file. So .java file is responsible to develop by the Java programmer. So .class file generated by the compiler software. These are the only two files that is available in the Java programming language base. guys. So Java terminologies guys. So what is bytecode, what is source code, what is compilation process, what is execution process, all these things we will discuss in this video. So when it comes to first source code, so as a programmer, as a developer, we have to develop programs by using that Java language guys. What are the programs we are developed by using that programming language syntaxes and rules? Developed code is technically called as source code. So within the .java file, we have to place the source code guys. After developed the source code, we have to compile your application guys. So that's why after compilation, compiler software is responsible to generate another new formatted code. That code is technically called as bytecode. Java tools guys. As a programmer, we are responsible to develop .java file guys. Within the .java file, source code is available. But after developing, so we have to execute that application or not? Yes, definitely we have to execute. Before execution, so compilation process is there guys. Compiler software is responsible to do compilation process. JVM software is responsible to do execution process. If you want to work with compiler software, so definitely we have to use the tool called JavaC tool guys. If you want to work with JVM software means definitely we have to use the tool called Java tool. So that's why there are two types of tools available in Java language. One is JavaC for Java compiler software purpose. Another one is Java. So that is for JVM software purpose in order to execute your application.
Hello guys, welcome back to Subbu Software. In this video, we will discuss about software engineering skills guys. There are many people who want to get a job in the software industry. So that's why competition is increasing day by day guys. To select suitable candidates, companies uses different techniques. So in order to filter all these folks like job, group discussion, written test, technical rounds, HR round, like different types of rounds will be there guys. In order to crack all these rounds, as a fresher, you should focus on different skills guys. So different programming language available in the outside market. You can learn any one of the programming language like C, C++, Java, Python, these type of programming languages. And for problem solving skills, we have to learn CRT classes. Communication skills are very important in the software industry. So that's why you should understand and speak in English guys. So these are the different skills that is required as a software engineer. About software required in order to execute your Java application guys. As a developer, first we are responsible to develop .java files guys. Once we have developed this Java code, we have to do compilation process guys. Compiler software is responsible to do this compilation process. At the time of compilation, compiler will convert your source code into bytecode. That bytecode will be placed in a separate file called .class file. So who is responsible to do this execution process means JVM software is responsible to do this execution. So it will utilize bytecode. That bytecode will be converted into your current operating system understandable code. So that's why compilation process will be there, execution process will be there. So the compiler and JVM software, both softwares are required. Both are available in the JDK software or not. In the next video, we will discuss about how to install JDK software. How to check whether the Java software already there in your machine or not. What we have to check means, first we have to open command prompt in your machine by typing cmd, and once that command prompt is open, so just type Java space hyphen version guys. So whenever we are giving that particular command, if we are getting any result for that particular command and it will show Java version means Java software already installed in your machine. So no sir, so the Java software is not installed. Instead of it is showing version, it will throw some particular error. So whether external or internal command not identified by the operating system means, so definitely either command is wrong, otherwise Java, that particular software is not identified by the operating system. That means the software is not available in your machine. How to install Java software in your machine guys. Previously Java programming language maintained by Sun Microsystems system. Nowadays it is acquired by the Oracle Corporation. Then within the Chrome browser you can navigate to Oracle website called www.oracle.com. Once you are navigated to this Oracle website, so we have an option called resources. Under resources we have a downloads. So under downloads we have a Java downloads. We have an option called Java software. So based on your system properties, we have to download .ext file download. You can just double click on it and click on next. So Java software installed. You want to check whether the Java software is successfully installed in your machine. Type Java space -version in your command prompt. It shows Java version software. So after that, so you can check compiler and JVM software available or not. So by typing the command called Java C and Java command. So if all are gives the successful messages means Java software successfully installed in your machine. How to compile and execute your Java application. As a programmer, we are responsible to develop .java file. Within the .java file, source code is available. So after that, we have to go for compilation. Who is responsible to compile this application means compiler software. So that's why. So what is the syntax for compilation process means Java C. .java file name .java. So I am saving this .java file with test means Java C test.java guys. So once this compilation process successfully completed, compiler software is responsible to generate .class file. Once .class file is generated, we have to go for execution process. Who is responsible to do this execution process means JVM software. So what is the execution process syntax means? JVM software is responsible to do execution process. So that's why. Java. So after that we have to give the file name called .class file name. Java basic programming elements guys. In the source file, we can able to develop packages. So within the package, we can develop classes, interfaces and enums guys. When in the classes, we can able to develop methods and variables guys. So within the methods also we can develop variables. When comes to these interfaces, we can able to develop the methods guys. So within the enum also, we can able to develop methods and variables. And within the methods also, we can able to develop variables guys. So this is the basic structure of programming elements. So when comes to the source file, basically we can able to develop document section. We can write anywhere with source file guys. So after document section, first we have to develop package statements. After package only we need to develop import statements. So these two statements must be same order only guys. But after import statement only we have to develop any classes. So all the classes we have to develop after import statement only. End-to-end flow of Java application execution process case. So as a programmer, we are responsible to develop .java file. So that file is technically called as source file. Within the source file, what are the code you are developed, that is technically called as source code. So compiler software is responsible to do compilation process. At the time of compilation, compiler will convert your source code into bytecode guys. So that bytecode will be placed in a separate file called .class file. With what name it is generated means with the class name but not .java file guys. Once .class file is successfully generated, we have to execute your Java application. JVM software is responsible to execute. So that's why we have to use JVM software in order to execute your Java application to convert bytecode into current operating system understandable code guys. Syntax to create methods, variable, class and package guys. When comes to class, class name, open bracket and closed brackets. This is the minimum syntax to create a class case. So that's why we have to use the keyword called class keyword. So in the same way, if you want to create a variable means, we have to use the concept called data types. So any data type we can utilize in order to create a variable. So that's why data type. So after that variable name equal to value. So that is the creation of variables case. So after that, we can, if you want to create a methods means, return type is mandatory. So minimum syntax to create a method means return type and after that method name and parenthesis, bracket and closed bracket. So this is the minimum syntax to create a method guys. So after that, if you want to go for package means package name. So this is the syntax for package creation. Why Java language? Why not old languages guys? What are the features comes under the Java language means Java is object oriented programming language. So that means using Java language we can able to develop objects. So that's why Java is that much so popular in the market, because object oriented programming language, it is very close to our outside world, because within the outside world everything is an object or not. And also it is a case sensitive programming language. So that means every case is strictly checked by the compiler software. That's why it is a case sensitive programming language. and it will provide more security for your Java application. That's why internet application we can develop by providing security, guys. And also Java is platform independent programming language, guys. So that means we can develop in one operating system. That code we can able to execute in any operating system. So guys, welcome back to Subbu Software. In this video, we will discuss about some more knowledge of Java programming languages. When it comes to this first predefined, as a programmer, as a developer, we are responsible to develop some particular methods and classes. Those are comes under the predefined ones. And also Sun Microsystem also developed some predefined ones. So what are the Sun Microsystem developed classes, methods, variables, all that is developed by the Sun Microsystem. So those are comes under the predefined one, guys. So when it comes to this Java home, so what are the Java software installation directory is there? That directory is technically called as Java home directory, guys. So and also when it comes to this environment variables, so the variables which are created at the operating system level in order to identify one particular software means, so those variables are comes under the environment variables. In Java language we have only two types of environment variables. One is class path and another one is path. Class path for compiler and JVM software purpose, so path variable for operating system to identify Java software, guys. In this video we will discuss about what is present working directory, what is current working directory, guys. Whenever we install Java software, compiler and JVM software available in your machine. If you want to develop your Java application means we have to create one folder in your machine, and whatever the folder you are created, that folder you can make it as a workspace, guys. In order to develop all Java application, you have to open the command prompt anywhere in your machine, guys. But so whatever the Java source file directory is there, that directory is technically called as present working directory, guys. Whatever the command prompt open location is there, that location is current working directory. But so JVM software and compiler software always identify your Java source file from the current working directory only. So that's why, so whatever the present working directory is there, present working directory and current working directory must be same, then only compiler and JVM software identify your Java files. In this video we will discuss about project explanation, how the projects developed in the software industry, what are the teams available in the software industry, guys. So as a outside people, if you want to fulfill your requirement digitally means someone has to provide this service or not. Suppose SBI Bank people wants to provide this service means SBI Bank people are not technical people, guys. They don't know how to develop this software. That's why so they are communicating with the software company in order to fulfill the requirement to develop the one particular software. Now within the software company, so technical people are available. So that's why so the software companies are responsible to develop the software and provide the software to the client called so our SBI Bank. So that's why software company comes under the vendor company. So SBI Bank comes under the client. Alright, welcome back to Subbu Software. In this video we will discuss about software required for Java application, guys. So first JDK software is required, so compilation and execution purpose. Compiler and JVM software both are available in the JDK software. That's why JDK software must be available in your machine. After that we can use any editor software to develop your Java application, guys. So Notepad, Notepad++, so Eclipse software, VS Code, any software we can utilize for Java application development purpose. So after that we have to use command prompt in order to compile and execute your Java application. What are the Java commands are there? If you want to work with this compiler and JVM software by using these tools means from the command prompt only we have to use. So that's why command prompt also required. These are the minimum softwares required to develop your Java application, guys. In this video we will start the application development, guys. When it comes to this first application, as a programmer we are responsible to develop .java file. Within the .java file we have to develop the application or not. From where we have to start this application means, sir I don't know how to develop this application means. So previously syntax also we already discussed here. But when it comes to this first application development, so empty file also we can happily compile. There is no doubt in that, guys. So that means, so I am creating a one empty file. I am trying to compile and execute means, yes, there is no doubt compilation process successfully completed. Compiler never throw any error, guys. But is there any .class file generated by the compiler software? The compiler never generated any .class file. So compiler always responsible to generate .class file based on the class name but not file name, guys. If it is a empty file, with what name it will generate a .class file here? So there is no .class file is available or not. So that's why don't discuss about the execution process. Comes to this next application, we have to develop the class case. So within the Java file, how many number of classes we can develop means any number of classes case. Sir, I want to place one class. Yes, you can place. So I want to develop 10 classes within the single source file, sir. Yes, there is no doubt. Any number of classes within the single source file we can develop this. But whenever we are compiling your application, compiler software is responsible to generate dot class file based on the class name. If it is only one class, one dot class file generated with that class name base. But if I am developing multiple classes within the single source file means, yes, so how many number of classes present in the Java file, those many dot class file generated by the compiler software with those names case. So that's why, so within the Java file, so from where we have to develop the application means classes we have to develop. So when it comes to this next application, within the single source file, can we develop multiple classes? Yes, there is no doubt guys, we can develop any number of classes. But what are the rules we have to follow whenever we are developing multiple classes means, don't develop two classes with the same name guys, because Java programming language never allow duplicate elements in the Java programming language. So that's why whenever we are creating a multiple classes, don't create two classes with same name. A mistake, if you are created two classes with same name, compiler will throw duplicate error guys. That's why it is not at all allowed. So but we can develop any number of classes so with a different names guys. Compiler generated dot class file so happily, because one dot class file should have only one name. That's why Java programming language never allow duplicate classes in the same source file guys. So when we have to maintain both file name and class name should be same guys. So whenever we are developing public class in the Java file, so then only we have to maintain your class name and file name must be same guys. By mistake, if you are saving that file with other name means compiler will throw compile time error. So that's why, so if you want to develop public class means public is a keyword we have to use in front of the class declaration. So then only that class comes under the public class, otherwise those class comes under the non-public class case. Any number of non-public class we can declare within the single source file, but within the Java file, I want to develop two classes with public classes means it is not at all possible, because one file we cannot save with multiple names, right? So public class name and file name must be same means one file we can save with one name only. We can't save with multiple names or not. When it comes to this application, so when main method is mandatory at the time of execution or at the time of compilation means empty file also we can happily compile, there is no doubt guys. So that's why at the time of execution, JVM software only responsible to check whether the main method is present in the Java class or not. So that's why, so whenever we are developing a empty class, within the empty class can we develop main method? No, it is empty class, right? So main method is not present. Then JVM wants to execute this application means compilation process successfully guys. But whenever we are executing our Java application, JVM has to check main method, but main method is not present in the Java class. So that's why JVM will throw at the time of execution, which define main method as so public static void main string array aux guys. Even though you don't know about the main method syntax, JVM itself clearly told that so this syntax guys. Come back to Subbu Software. In this video, we will discuss about essential statements of Java programming language guys. What are the minimum statements we have to develop? First, class is required because class only allows to develop so methods with logic guys. So after that, if you want to print something on the console means main method is mandatory for every application at the time of execution. That's why main method is also required in your class. Within the main method, so if you want to print something on the console means sysout statement is required. Sir, I don't know how to develop this sysout statement. There is no doubt we will discuss in the coming videos. But what is the minimum syntax for sysout statement means system.out.println. So that's why create a one folder. So make it as a present working directory and open Notepad and save this file with .java file and develop one particular class. Within the class, we have to develop main method public static void main string array aux. Within the main method, we have to develop sysout statement system.out.println. Hello guys, welcome back to Subbu Software. In this video, we will display some test cases on the console. So you can test all these test cases at your side, and all these are so basic application level test cases only guys. So practice at your side and comment what are the things we are getting at your side. So whether the compilation at the time of compilation or at the time of execution, what exactly happened for all these test cases. So please comment each and every test cases guys. So we will provide all these test cases on the console. Yes, please go on through it and practice at your side and comment what you are expecting and what you are getting. Hello guys, welcome back to Subbu Softech. So main method is mandatory for your Java application guys. That's why at the time of execution, JVM is responsible to check main method is present in the current class or not. Which class we are executing? In that class only JVM software is responsible to check main method is present or not. So if you are downloading main method in the wrong syntax means definitely JVM not able to find out that particular syntax or not. That's why we are display some main method syntaxes on the console. Please check so which one is valid and which one is invalid guys. So please comment each and every declaration which are present here. Hello guys, welcome back to Subbu Softech. So within the single Java source file, we can develop any number of classes, and within the classes we can create any number of methods guys. So yes, there is no doubt. Sir, I want to create a 10 methods, sir. Yes, we can create. Sir, I want to create a 1 lakh methods, sir. Yes, there is no doubt. Java allow. There is no restriction guys. As a developer, based on the project requirement, we are also developed some methods guys. So those methods are comes under the user defined methods. Is JVM really execute your user defined methods? So just by declaring those methods in your class? No, that is fully wrong statement. JVM never execute your user defined methods just by declaring those methods in our class case. If the particular application contains your user defined methods means, so there is no doubt. So definitely that methods are not executed. But why JVM executed only main method? So why not our user defined methods? Please comment your answer. Hello guys, welcome back to Subbu Softech. In this video, we will discuss about how to execute our user defined methods guys. Within the class, I developed one main method and M1 method. So main method is predefined method, M1 is user defined method. But I want to execute this M1 method means just by declaring those methods, JVM never execute that method guys. But so if you want to execute your method means we have to call method explicitly by the developer within the main method or any one of the method that is already called in the main method guys. Then only that method is executed. How to call this method means method name and parenthesis. So if it is taking any parameters means we have to pass argument. Method signature, after that we have to place semicolon means that is the method calling statement we have to place within the main method. Say M1 of semicolon. If I am calling this method and JVM across the method calling statement, at that time only JVM software is responsible to execute that method. If Hello guys, welcome back to Subbu Softech. In this video, we will discuss about static members in Java language guys. Whenever we are creating a different elements in the Java programming language, which members comes under the static members means before this creation statement, if I am using static keywords in its declaration means then only those elements comes under the static members case. Otherwise, those are comes under the non-static members. All these static members got memory at the time of class loading is when particular class is loaded into JVM software. At that time, all these class related static members got memory. Static block, static variable, static method. So all these members got memory at the time of class loading. Hello guys, welcome back to Subbu Softech. So when it comes to this Java application, within the Java application, suppose if I am creating one class. So within the class, so one main method is available and our user defined method is also available guys. So JVM never execute our user defined methods automatically or not. Yes, that's why we have to call explicitly from the main method. Suppose if I am calling this m1 method from the main method means, but immediately so compiler will throw compile time error. So non-static method m1 cannot be referenced from static method guys. So why we are getting this type of errors means, so whenever we are calling this m1 method, so from the main method, so we cannot access this m1 method from the static area guys, because main method is a static method or not. Yes, so why sir, why we are not able to call this m1 method means, m1 is a non-static method, so this method does not have any memory location at the time of this method calling statement guys. That's why we are not able to call. Hello guys, welcome back to Subbu Software. In this video, we will discuss about how to create a memory location in Java programming language guys. Whenever we are developing one particular application, non-static members available and static members also available guys. There are only two keywords in Java programming language for memory allocation purpose. So what are those two keywords means? One is static keyword and another one is new keyword. So when JVM identify these two keywords, then only JVM is responsible to provide memory location for your Java members guys. So that's why, so without creating object, I want to access members means, so using static keyword we can create those members case. I want to create an object using object reference, I want to access this members means, then we have to use new keyword in order to create object for particular class. Using that reference we can access those either static or non-static members case. These are the only two keywords available in Java programming language for so memory allocation purpose.